Bugatti is known for making expensive cars, but the Niniette 66, which costs $4 million, takes the luxury lifestyle on the water to a whole new level. Even the most experienced sailors and ocean lovers will be shocked by how high up this super yacht is. The Bugatti Yacht is beautiful on the inside and on the outside. Bugatti has been making cars for wealthy people for a long time, so this is not surprising. Unlike the original announcement, which was met with cheers and excitement, the finished product was met with interest and hope. This ocean wonder checks off so many important boxes for people with a good sense of style. Bugatti makes the most expensive car in the world, and it sells one of them right away. In 2015, Bugatti announced plans to work with the well-known yacht builder Palmer Johnson to make a series of 3 luxurious boats. This was the start of the company's journey into the wide blue yonder. The series, which was called Niniette, was based on the nickname that the company's founder, Ettore, gave his daughter Lydia. Lydia is, in a way, the pride and joy of the company's most recent project. The ships are designed in a way that is very typical of Bugatti. They are blue, which is the brand's signature color, and covered in carbon filters, which the company often shows off. Tecnomar Mohammed, the CEO of Palmer Johnson, recently told Yacht Harbor that the company thinks a certain line of boats was made with the most sophisticated tastes in mind. Mohammed said, "The goal was to create an experience and a persona as much as a yacht, with streamlined luxury, smart style, and high-quality materials." In other words, the idea was to make the yacht as much a person as an experience. Future owners, Niniette will raise your expectations of life even higher. How it looks. Fans were blown away when they saw the Bugatti Niniette 66 for the first time. It is the first car in the epic line of cars made by Bugatti. The sight, which is between 50 and 80 feet long, is beautiful all the way through. All of the things that make roadsters like the Bugatti Chiron so attractive to car buyers are also present in their boats. Many of the things that make Bugatti's engineering stand out, like symmetry and a perfectly smooth curve, are present in these looks. The boat's shallow draught, which is only about 2.7 feet deep, will make it easy for sailors to get to all the usual ports of call. This means that there won't be a problem even in places where the water is shallow. There is a low chance of running aground, but there is a high chance of throwing the event of the year. The Bugatti Niniette 66 is a more advanced version of the Bugatti Chiron. It has a design that is both new and risky. Tecnomar Mohammed, CEO of Palmer Johnson, says that the company had to create an experience and a character more than a yacht, with refined luxury, sophisticated style, and quality that has never been seen before. The challenge was to create a character and an experience with refined luxury, sophisticated style, and quality that had never been seen before. Palmer Johnson's revolutionary hull design for this yacht, which combines a very narrow main hull with 2 left and right bilges, makes the boat more stable and less likely to roll, even when going fast. The length of the yacht is 20 meters. The use of carbon fiber in the yacht's construction not only makes the yacht structure more rigid, but it also makes the yacht more efficient. Etienne Salome, who is in charge of designing cars at Bugatti, says that the Niniette is a real Bugatti. The Niniette is a real Bugatti. The yacht uses important parts of Bugatti's history, like the emphasized center line and the 2-tone color scheme on the outside that divides the hull into 2 parts. In line with the company's guiding principle, shape follows performance. Also, the way the Bugatti Chiron is made, specifically how the side of the hull is shaped like a C, Salome says. When the Niniette comes into a harbor, even from far away, it will still be clear that it is a real Bugatti. This floating work of art also has a stable hull, which makes it possible to travel at high speeds with few problems. At the same time, the primary hull is so thin that it allows the ship to travel faster while using less power and fuel. The layout is huge and really beautiful. Not only is the deck big, but it also has leather and blue oak, so it's hard to find someone who doesn't agree that it's a good example of how art and function can go together. It is made of bog wood, which is well known for its ability to last for thousands and thousands of years without rotting. Not only does it make a peaceful picture, but it also helps people who are worried about the safety of their boat feel better. The added things. When you're on a yacht, The fact that you have to jump overboard to get into the water is a big problem. The Niniette 66 knows this, which is why it has an option that not only removes the risk of a dip, but also adds bubbles to the water in the dip. This yacht has a jacuzzi on it. Yes, a jacuzzi. If that addition wasn't enough to convince you that you're traveling in style, the fire pit probably would. When this ship was built, the goal was to fill the space with the most interesting things possible, and you can see that in the end product. Bugatti's website says that the tiered lounges are handmade in curves to make a beautiful visual feast and to give you and your guests as much space as possible. The fact that it has 2 different social rooms that are still connected, as well as a sun deck and a champagne bar, brings the whole idea together in a way that will make any fan wonder if they want to trade turf for surfing and go on an adventure that never ends at sea. Taking a look under the hood. If you want something that will move you quickly through the water, this is not the ride for you. This yacht was not made for people who want to race fast, since its top speed is only 44 knots or 50 miles per hour. The Niniette 66 is not a slow boat by any stretch of the imagination. Instead, it is made to make the ride comfortable and the day at sea fun. After all, it would be hard to use that fire pit if you had a lot of wind in your sails. Do you remember it? There is a place to make a fire. Do it already. This series has inspired other luxury car makers to follow suit, as shown by the fact that some of them have brought their cars out of the garage and into the port. In January 2017, Lexus shared its idea for a 12.7-meter sport yacht with the public. Aston Martin and Quintessence Yachts, a Dutch boat builder, made the 37-foot-long Aston Martin M37 powerboat together a year before. If imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, then Bugatti should feel so flattered by all the praise that they should be blushing. But it's also possible that the hot tub and fire pit are making you too hot. The Niniette will have a top speed of 44 knots and a shallow draft of 0.83 meters, so it will be able to go places with less water depth. The unique cockpit seating and futuristic dashboard of the Bugatti, which both have an interactive infotainment system for navigating, monitoring, and controlling the vessel as well as providing entertainment, add a lot to the overall quality of the experience. That was all from our side. Stay tuned for more.